Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning. It's Robin. Hi, beautiful friend. This is Morning Magic. It's me, Robin. I've been waiting in some kind of queue to get online to be with you. Have you been waiting in some kind of a queue to get online and be with me? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Friends, I'm so happy to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, gorgeousnesses. It's so lovely to see you. I don't know what's been going on with Instagram, but we're here. Let's celebrate. What a beautiful day. Hello, Miss Josie. Hello, Miss TJ. Hello, Miss Amanda. Hi, beautiful Caitlin. Hello, Alicia. Yes, hi, Shelly. I'm so happy you're here. Amy, first one here. Boop, boop. Pew, pew, pew. So happy you're here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Roshni. Hi, Mads. Good afternoon, Miss Carol. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, Miss Carrie. Hello, Miss Carrie. Hello, Miss Megan. Hello, Miss Tanya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. I'm just adjusting. Let me just adjust. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful souls. Lexi. Yay. Anna. Good morning. Stuart. Good morning. Gigi. Good morning. Gigi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gorgeous, beautiful friends. I raise my cup of yum yum to you this morning. It's a beautiful day. You know why it's a beautiful day? Do you know? Huh? Do ya? Do ya? Do ya? 'Cause you're here. Yeah. You're here and you matter. And it's a beautiful morning. Cheers. Hi. Great Love Posse crowd. Cheers. Yeah, I'm happy to see you all. Thanks for being here. Hi to you on the replay. Thanks for watching every day. It's so lovely. This is our time to come together. Don't know if you heard, we're in a pandemic. Did you hear? It's still going on. And now more than ever, we want to surround ourselves with love, practice, do the journey. Me too, me too. So it's so good. We could sing that song, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're the best thing, one of the best. Because come on, there's so many bests, right? So good morning, Amy. Cheers. Good morning, Lizzie girl, number one kiddo. Friends, how are you? Did you wake up today? You know what I'm saying? Did you wake up today? Are you riding well in your heart today? I wonder. Did you hug yourself? I hugged myself. Oh, here comes a little blue jay to the feeder. They're beautiful, but boogery birds. Why is it that the most gorgeous and beautiful birds seem like they can also be, you know what I'm wanting to say, don't you? Yeah. It's interesting. The most flamboyant ones. Certainly this blue jay. Good morning. So friends, I hugged myself this morning. I got up and did my practice. I know who I am in truth. You can say this with me. I know who I am in truth. I know what I am in truth. And I know how I serve in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. Even if you don't know what the heck that means, even if you're a little scared to say something like that, because it's powerful medicine, some part of you knows that, I encourage you to practice with me. All right, I have to get my Kleenex. You think I would just have everything so perfect, perfect, perfect. But no, I don't. So, sorry. Yeah, we have to practice. It's scary. Waking up is scary. Is anyone scared to wake up? I wonder. And let me just fix this. Thank you. Sunscreen. Do you wear it? I wear it every day, but it has a little tint in it, and sometimes it looks smeary. Yeah. Waking up, it's scary. It can be easy to wonder, should I stay with door number 1? Or should I try door number 2? Or should I go for door number 3? It can be scary because you feel like you're somehow bargaining, you know, or somehow you're going to lose. So, if I'm reading your comments. So it's kind of a scary thing sometimes to choose to wake up. Hi, Thoughtful Soul. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. It can be a scary thing. So I hope always that this heart pocket of the universe, this little heart pocket of our universe, can serve as a place for us to hold hands and love one another. I will stop schminking and fixing my hair any minute now. It's going to happen. I don't like this poof thing right here. So honest. I don't like it. Let me fix it. Did it do anything? Probably not. I don't know. I feel like one of those wives on Big Love right now. I can't get it out of my head. Do you know that, Joe? Well, it's a good thing I didn't braid it then. Yeah. Amy says, me ego is scared to wake up. Exactly. That's the part. It believes it's going to be killed. And it doesn't know that, actually. I love the Course in Miracles. I'm still planning a little study time together with those of you interested, probably late August now, because where are we? Mid-August. It says the ego searches for any plan to stay alive, to stay in control, to keep its tactics going, but the one plan that'll really work, which is to kill the ego. And I don't like saying that, you know. I didn't say that. It's some in the book, you know. But we can hug it, we can make nice with it, and all of that. But really, the deal is we just have to keep seeing it. You know, naming it and seeing it and saying, you know, it's okay. I'm going to gently offer myself the prescription, the medicine. I am a child of light. I'm a child of God. I'm a spark of the divine, baby. You know, I am, if you like my charmed prayer, I come from the light. I am one too strong to fight. Or, I'm such a dork. Or you can also say from Paul Selig, you know, I know who I am in truth. Or behold, I make all things new. Or I have come, here I am. Try what works. Help yourself gently, 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 gently. It's normal to be scared. I'm scared right now, actually. Just noticing that. So, and what? Right? I'm scared right now. Josie says, hugs, prayers, thanks, and blessings today. Peaceful time for practice, some work, and some fun art as I have a rare day alone in the house. Bliss. Mama bliss, right? When everybody's gone. Woo! I still feel the feeling of that freedom too. It's nice. But I also, it's so lovely. Did I say number 1 kiddo and I have been having some very nice connections. Both number 1 kiddos. Amazing. Such beautiful connections. Well, Megan, if you're up early today, you're supposed to be here. Alicia says, it is scary, but then I remind myself that the ego is scared of how powerful the possibilities are in the unknown. You just nailed it right there. The ego is terrified of the unknown. And we think we're terrified of the unknown. But you know, if you're like, who is the true we? Who is the true? The true lives in the unknown. We're not afraid. We come from God. You know, before we were alive, we were in the unknown. The thing we now call the unknown. We were there, and we were probably all together. You know, friends, you and I have journeyed forever. And did you hear it? TJ, did you hear my construction guy? We've been together forever. So, you know, the true self is not afraid of our unknown. Well said, Leisha. Hi, Natsirka. Good morning. Okay, I'll take it, Carrie. Thank you. Oh, good. Good, Amy. Lizzie Boo is scared too. Yeah. That's why we hold hands, honey. We're holding hands, my girl, even if it's uncomfortable. You know, sometimes we get together in person and we're like, I have this with a lot of you because I don't know, the personality self is there, and then you're like, right? It's okay. We can laugh. We can be in our feelings. So the cool thing about scared is you change a letter and it says sacred. You change a letter and it's like sacred. Move them around. Sacred. And I think that is for me the practice. The sacred is right here. The sacred is right here inside the scared. And maybe you're scared of the sacred. A lot of us are scared of the sacred. A lot of us had a number done on us about the sacred, about the religious stuff. You know, I'm still coming out of some of that. Not really, but I mean, I'm saying I remember it still super fondly. Not. Those times were intense, but there was also such a promise of belonging. You know, if you become religious like me, accept Jesus as your personal savior, you'll be united in Christ with us forever. And it's not that it's not true, you know, but it doesn't have to be like some militant version, narrow version. So I wonder if some of our scared comes from that place as well, you know? Scared thinking over sacred thinking over scared thinking. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. I think it's all of us. We had something to come out of childhood with, you know, and it's our job now to be the good mother, to be the good father to ourselves, however you like to look at that, and love ourselves through this time. So, you know, I was talking about the Course in Miracles a little while ago, the rules for decision. It's a very small section in a chapter that is so powerful. And in times of great need or great fear, great awakening, like when Jeff was first diagnosed with cancer, and God, I would like to send a letter. I'm thinking that right now to the doctor, because sometimes the way they, you know, you're 1 in 20 in a day they have to talk to, which I get, but everybody is important and has a heart and needs to be handled with love, you know. But I'd sit in that little room all by myself, and the doctor would come and give me the news, and then I would have to go talk to Jeff. And I felt so alone, so afraid. I'm not going to say more because I don't want to start crying right now. Though I will say my face could use a hit of color. Yes. I would sit there. And so I started reading the rules for decision, because when you're scared shitless, where else are you going to go? You can't perfect your way through your upset. This is where I think a lot of us who have controlling tendencies, I can admit to that. I'm so glad I'm a recovering control freak. I am so happy. But first you have to acknowledge that you are one. So if you feel defended right now, just think, oh yeah, I want to blow through that level, that layer right now. I'm controlling. Just do it. You don't have to say it out here. You don't have to say it out loud. But it's like, I'm controlling. Yeah. If you can own that, then we can move through that next piece. So I would pray. I kept the rules on my phone. It's still there, right on my home screen. None of the apps there. And the best part was, you know why? It says you know why? This is why you want to study with me. Because if you open the book, it will not sound like this. You know why you're crazy right now? Do you? Huh? Do you know, Bunky? You're crazy because you made up your own damn mind about how this needs to go. And when it all blew up on you, then you decided to ask me for help. Then you decided to get on your knees and pray. So, yeah, it's like we're cleaning up a category 4 storm aftermath kind of a thing, So it's like, let's get in the habit of giving the morning to Spirit. You don't have to say God. There's a very good chance one day you will understand your version of God was never the truth. There's a very good chance you will see. It's beautiful. Be a lot more like something delightful and delicious and wonderful. There's a squirrel right now outside playing with his own tail. He's running round and round and round. He's rolling over and over trying to catch his tail. That could be God. So you have more power than you ever realized possible. And this morning when you get up, when I got up and I say, I know who I am in truth. I know what I am in truth, and I know how I serve in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. I have come. I have come. I have come. That's a good beginning. And this is Paul Selig. You can start with I am the Word. The Book of Knowing and Truth. I can't remember now. It's really amazing too. Right now I'm on the Book of Truth. Amazing. Help yourself. Avail yourself. You're here every day. Obviously, you're shifting. I connect with a few of you regularly, and I can see it and feel it in you. Yeah. Lexi says, but my family will never understand my version of God. And, isn't that the gorgeous freedom? Really? Let's turn this a little bit around. When I look at a crystal sometimes, look at this one. There's so many crystals on this. Individual ones, and then so many facets, so many things. And then you're like, okay, that little black speck there, that's the only thing you're looking at, and you're like, this is everything! This is all there is! The black spot is everything! And I'm like, no, hi, look at everything, really. And then there's all the unknown. Anything could be. So ask yourself, why do I keep landing on this? Do not collect $200, go directly to jail space. What do I get out of that? We were talking about this yesterday, Lexi, or the day before, right? What am I getting out of this story? I feel like the only place there's juice to get that has a promise of freedom, because the rest for me will be about ego, because people who are really grounded in their knowing They're not going to leave their knowing. Just like me. I'm not going to leave my knowing when my friend says, I'm worried you're going to hell. Of course, I don't have those friends anymore. But a few of us are connected, and, I will say they are making their way in with me. So they're very on the fringe with, we are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord, and the someday be restored. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, yes, they'll know we... Yeah, scary, scary. So it wasn't my experience, let me say. My experience of being in church was my life blowing up, my moving back home again with my mother saying, if you move back in with me, you have to go to this church. Right then, I should have run for the hills. I should have run for my life, because that kind of condition, who does that? I'd be like, you move in here, let's not worry about a thing. Right? You come stay with us. You might not have a bedroom, but that's okay. So I get to the church. I'm like, okay, I'll go to the church. I go to the 3 meetings. Of course, this is not my only experience. This is just like the thing that finally ejected me from the pod. Amanda, you just sent a photo. I see a tiny, tiny piece. That looks amazing. So I get there and they're like, okay, you're divorced. Because that's what had happened. You're divorced. Okay, so first of all, you can never get married in the church again. It's like, that's the first thing you're going to say to me? Is it? Really? Because I'm here like everything's been obliterated in my world. My whole life is turned upside down. And this is your point of entry with me? Just interesting, So, right, the rules. Belonging, the story of the promise of religious connection and all that. You're in the club here, and the club is called freedom. I know who you are. You're a spark of the divine. And over here, we say things that are honest. It's beautiful. I posted this morning just a little snippet from this week's podcast. We had such a great letter this week. But I said, if Jesus was here, Jesus would say, Aunt Bertha, you're a pain in the ass. And you're a spark of the divine. Like, that's the only way we're going to heal people, is to be honest. Don't keep... So I wonder, with those of us who are like, I'm just worried about your eternal soul. And are you, I'm worried. I really don't get those letters anymore. I used to. And we've had some friends who are like, all that Buddhist stuff. Or still people, rarely. Do you remember the demon seed? The woman that a couple weeks ago, the videos going around about the demon, what. And I'm not saying that here. She was talking about yoga being of the devil. I was so surprised, because there have been so many decades since I heard anybody say something like that to me. So people are making their way in. That's the way we need to look at it. They're making their way in. You don't leave your nexus, your spiritual nexus, for anyone. Hi, number 1 husband. Hi, Mary. Megan says, I'm blessed to know and see my truth and not let others tell my story for me. I appreciate my flaws. They remind me of how much I've grown. Amen. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Lexi says, it keeps me from sharing. Thank you for that question. What am I getting out of this? When you say, what am I getting out of this? How is this serving me? What's here now? In healing school, we would do these rounds. What's here now? What's here now? We would just keep going. What's here now? What's here now? The next person would say, well, What's here now? My family are religious nuts, and they think I am the devil. I worship the devil. They think I'm really out there. They're afraid for my eternal soul, you know? Jeff and I got that letter. Jeff, you're here. Remember that? I'm worried for your soul. I'm worried for your eternal soul, all your studies of Buddhism. And also, you can't help but go into attack because you're like, this person is not leading a life I recognize or admire at all. Like their style of anything. No. Which is always fascinating. You get curious, so is that part of why they cling to their principle? I don't know. You know, doesn't matter, but wow. So you go into that and you say, what's here now? Well, I don't belong. I don't feel like I fit. Well, that's been my story my whole life. What's here now? Actually, I don't want to fit with these people. I want to figure out how to, I don't want to be, it's not like me or them, because that's ego again. But I don't want to have to fit with these people. I want to fit with me because I fit with me. I fit with me. You fit with you. I fit with me. We fit here, I feel. Caitlin says, this is a beautiful message. Yesterday I posted some heavy stuff regarding trauma inflicted by the Christian church. I'm amazed. I was afraid to post due to the pushback, but it turned out many people came to me for encouragement. I'm enjoying the sharing in spirit, love, acceptance, and truth our love posse brings. That's amazing, Caitlin. That's so beautiful. And that's, when I talk about you're a teacher, this is a perfect example. You're sharing for yourself. We're sharing for ourselves. I'm here for me too. I'm here. This morning I was getting dressed and I was like, why am I here? Why am I coming to Morning Magic today? It's okay to ask. Not what's the point, but why am I here? Why am I choosing to be here? Because it's a huge commitment daily. I'm here to be awake, to keep, hold hands with you, to keep us together, to keep us awakening, because we need to. The world is a big place and we need to help. That's my deepest knowing. And it's okay if none of you wants to help the world. I know you do. I'm just saying, whatever reason brought you here, we need you. You're a teacher. And what Caitlin just shared and Lexi shared, and many of you share, what Alicia shared, what you all are sharing. It's the teaching we need. So I really hope you will listen to the letter this week. So when you have this tendency where you're always the nice one, taking care of everyone, listening to the comments, not really pushing back, not really questioning, not really countering anything, not really saying, Aunt Bertha is a pain in the ass. Aunt Bertha, I'm just making up a name. I'm sorry if your name is Bertha. Aunt Banana Phone, I'm hoping nobody is called Banana Phone. Aunt Banana Phone is a pain in the butt. And she always thinks she's right. And she has to be the center of everything. And she is a know-it-all. And also super opinionated. And she's a spark of the divine. There's something that changes there. The energy changes. It's not either you do it or, either you're right or I'm right. Let's go free. Let's be free. Jeff says, divisive and exclusive culture doesn't fit my vibe. Yeah. Absolutely. A lot of us nodding with you there, Jeffy. So, what's here now? You might ask yourself, what's here now? Let me know if there's something you're noticing. I'm sorry. Take a breath. And what's here now? I just hear I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I exist. And that brings me back around to God exists in the unknown. Or the Tao that can be named is not the Tao. You know? Bless those friends. And Lexi, you know, you can keep practicing this too. Bless you. And it's okay. Even if for your whole life, I know so many friends, people have held big platforms I've helped, big religious platforms, blogs, etc., who've had this awakening happen gently, and they're like, amazing grace, right? My eyes have seen the glory. And they suddenly understand. It's not necessarily wrong, the religious thing, but it's such a tiny fractal. It's not nearly enough for us. And I always say you can just walk away. You don't owe anyone an explanation. The people who are really true understand. You're evolving. If they're coming, they're playing leapfrog under my, out the window right now. 2 squirrels just jumping over each other. Like not just one time. Sometimes you just feel like all of nature loves this energy we bring here, because they certainly come around. So let me read what you're feeling into. Peace, acceptance, love, and worth. Joy, companionship, and peace. What's here now? What's here now? Ease, flow, relaxation. I'm so relaxed. Beauty. I'm so beautiful, right? The less I do, the more there is. Ponder on this, my friend. Ponder on this today, okay? God exists in the unknown. Let us be in the unknown. We come from the unknown. We'll go back to the unknown. Only our ego is terrified. And in this life, your whole self wants to be expressed as you. You. All the stuff you judge about what you do. Stop. Please stop. Please. Last night I sat out listening to music. A couple of beers. I did. Watched a part of a movie. Took a long bath. Beautiful. So centered and at peace in my heart today. Love what you love, and it's okay. Caitlin, truth, love, peace, ease, enjoyment, growth. Amen. Enjoyment. Yeah. You like that, Amy? The less I do, the more there is. The less I control, the easier the day goes. The less I worry, the more peaceful I feel. The less I explain myself, the more ease I experience with those thorny people, those judgy, tight-butted people. You know, they need our help. They need our help. So if you, like me, I'll raise my hand. Hi, Jill. Good morning. If you think those kinds of thoughts, you know the kind of thoughts I'm thinking right now. Just read my mind quick. Did you get it? If that's what you usually do when they start their thing, consider this. I'm going to start the healing. If you're not interested in energy healing, just do this in front of your face and you'll be all set. Consider that. If you're always thinking, your teacher. Lift them silently. You are a child of the God, of the divine. You are a child of the God, of the divine. You are a spark of the divine. They're like blah, 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 and you're snoozing over there. Peace be with you. I see who you are in truth. I know who you are in truth. Practice. If anything, it's always a beautiful exercise to come out of your defended ways. You know, because if you're defending, let's think about the infinity symbol for a minute and travel this figure 8 on its side. If you're defending yourself, you need somebody to be attacking. You are attacking them with your defense. Clearly they're attacking you too. That's how it works. Attack and defend. Attack and defend. Good afternoon, gorgeous friend. Victoria, it's been a while. Hi, my beauty. How are you? I just started a healing if you'd like to receive, just so you know. Hi, Nico. And we're on this topic of, well, the ego and the divine self. Amy says, I keep seeing myself in the upper room. This is the Paul Selig, what Paul Selig calls it, the upper room. Stepping into my soul self and 1,000 other people out of the elevator to join me. I'm holding that for myself and others when any of us feel defended. Yeah. Yeah. Friends, drop it in the box here. Anything you would like today for your healing. Right now, when I start energy healing, I never think of it as me. You know, Amy, if they get off the elevator with you, great. If they don't, great. Just always, I think of myself. That's the big one, because there's nothing I need to do. They're called on their own. It's so beautiful how many people are helped without our ever knowing. And that's really, you know, the true self needs no recognition. I'm not directing this at any one of us, but I know we all have this. Okay? Yeah. Love you all too. That's beautiful. So, you know, I forgot what I was saying. All right. God's like, no, you didn't. When I tap into healing, it's not my healing. You know, I pull from Great Spirit. Great Spirit. Earth and wind and sea. You are around and all in me. That's what Tanya said. Just thinking, if I defend myself, I'm making a claim. I need defendedness. I'm in need of defensiveness. And is that what I want to claim? I mean, this is how it goes. As we're waking up, genius. Pew, thanks, love. We make these connections. And I've been shaking it loose for a long time. For myself. You know, and if you've listened to me at all, I say a lot, even though I'm upset about this, even though I have a right, you know, in a way I get it, and I feel like I have a right to be upset. If somebody comes over and whomps me in the face, I get it. If somebody comes to my own dinner party and they're a total, you know what I want to say right now, do you, huh? Yeah, they're like that. In my house, at my party, right? And bigger still, I want to go free. And you just come to the place where you're like, oh my God, I am letting this go because I don't want to ride. You know, carrying it means I'm required to be upset. I'm required to be defended, and I'm required to have something to attack. And that's an important distinction. It's like, if I want to keep defending myself and justifying and feeling like I'm not okay to be here, I need reasons why I'm not okay to be here. That's the attack part. You know, that's why some of you look in the mirror and you're always like, oh my God, these bags. Love your bags, you know. These boobs, what's happening? Right? You can love it. Or that, like I said, Aunt Bertha. Or anybody have a thorny family member? I tell you what, in our family, we got some prima donna energy going on. And sometimes they've been allowed to dance a little too long because everyone's like, there's a Stephen King film, made for TV movie. The key line is, just give him what they'll want, give him what he wants and he'll go away. They're talking about the devil. Never goes away. Only it's like, wow, give me more candy. More, please, more. So you kiss the prima donna's butt a few times. And that's it. You're in that cycle. So we just got to walk away and think, I want to be free. I want to be free. I want to feel free. So Megan, this healing, I saw your comment, childhood trauma with your dad's ex-wife. Yes, seeing you relaxing inside, esophagus, belly, diaphragm, pelvis, all the way down, safe and secure. Beautiful. And good job. You know, some of this stuff has to come out. We have to talk about it to be able to acknowledge the feelings and release it. Yeah. Yeah. Amy says, starting to feel that who we help is anonymous, and we are anonymous and often helped by the anonymous too. And the anonymous is God, and God, yeah, you're right. And God works through each of us as you feel tapped to, how you get this feeling like, I should text so-and-so this. I should send this to them. Send it on. Don't say, I have a feeling you're in need of this. Because that's like you're setting up your attack. Why? Because you're feeling defended about trusting your gut. Does anyone need to hear that? Just send it. Whatever it was. Was it a song? Was it a quote? Was it a something, Send it. Just do it. Make the call. Leave all the wind up out of it. You were coming to mind, and I was thinking about you, and God said, Robin, so-and-so is upset today. Give them a call. That's never how it works. But if it is, don't tell them, because that's about your ego, actually. I used to go to the sound healing meditations of Tom Kenyon, and he would say, now, we're gathered here. I want to tell you something. And I was like, woo, harsh, but good. You're going to think you're getting guidance for the person next to you. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. It's about you. Keep it for you. It's amazing, right? Don't go over there and let them know. It's never helpful. And what he didn't say, but what I've learned and what Amy is acknowledging there is, if you are just aware, it's enough. The story that says the words need to speak, the thing or the text needs to be written to the person, we're only vibration believing we're solid. Yeah, no wind up. And okay, so Amy, why are you the expert of wind up? What's here now? Lexi, I'm not kissing anyone's butt anymore and I have to get used to the repercussions. Hey, no repercussions. Celebratory, wild sheepy dances maybe, I know what you're saying, but you know how to do it. Move your body, don't become inert, just sitting there freaking out. Move your body, but let's not look forward to repercussions. I know I get it though. Yeah. I've had to practice this too, Tanya. Thank you for standing with me in that. It's hard, but I know how it goes. I know how it goes when I feel so small when people write me and say things like that. They stay with you. They stay with you a really long time. And when you're not able to really process it well, then you want to shame somebody back. You want to say something, push something back. You feel defended. And that's why, sometimes I'm in healing sessions with people and it's like, I don't know, they'll say like, so-and-so said this thing to me. A lot of this stuff happens to me now, but I don't like to give these examples because I don't want to leave any of you lingering that it was you. And I never do that here, but sometimes when I start to tell stories, I'll get messages afterwards. And I'm learning to not talk so much about my own experiences in this way because it makes people freak. I don't know. And I get it. So I'm talking about somebody else. I mean it. But they'll come and they'll be like, oh yeah. And then she said, you always wear that scarf. Why do you need to do that? To cover your neck? Are you embarrassed about getting older? She's telling me the story. No. Who cares what the story is? We all do this. And I said, when did that happen? And she's like 97, maybe 98. What are you carrying like that? I'm carrying. And when they come, I just say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, isn't it true, Amy? It's a kind of a wow when you go, we're really just energy, believing we're solid. Yeah. You're beautiful. You're lovely. You're delightful. You're needed in the world. Friends, if this time feels meaningful, I welcome a donation. I welcome a celebration. You can share this on, invite a friend, and always, my deepest request is that you practice and help others. That's really the deal. That's really the deal. Yeah. Alexis, you're awakening. That's beautiful. I think it's a powerful time for us all. Yeah. Did you hear my stomach growling too, Roshni? Yeah, there's a lot of stillness here. God is present. I notice a place in me that includes the wind-up because I'm wanting a reply and I want to feel good and loved. And just, I bow, if anybody like Carrie is recognizing that right now, I bow to you because you just leveled up. You just up-leveled your game. It is the hardest thing to acknowledge. It's okay. But when I acknowledge it, I can go free. And I can also stop. Like somebody like us, like Carrie, working on healing, working on the journey. Do you want, this is me with messages, I hold space for everyone. I love that. I hold space for me too, though, which means I don't always respond. I can't. Sometimes the heart is what I can do. And learning to release that tiny story I keep avoiding, which is, I won't be loved. I'll be attacked. learning to let that go is the last little bit, and maybe it helps the other person too. You know, I used to really struggle with how people wouldn't say thank you to me. It still is a little triggery, but now it's guidance that they might have a very big ask and rarely take it in, so therefore cannot acknowledge. But that means I need to do less. You need to do less. If you're getting angry or resentful, that's on us. Carrie, there's some comments here for you. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful friends celebrating you. And yeah, all these comments here. Yeah. And you want my salami peanut? You can have anything you want. Bless your food. Bless your joy. Eat. You know, it's the same principle. Everywhere you turn, it's the same healing. So I'm going to ring the bell for us. Yeah, so much unveiling for me. Love hearing your insights, everyone. So just a little love bump for your third eye and your crown, spiritual center, vision, and awakening. You're held in love. I'm going to ring the bell and trust in the love. Okay? Will you say now so I know where we're at time-wise? Thank you. Thank you. Proud of you, honey. Caitlin, proud of you. Keep going, girl. Good job, everybody. Good job. I'm proud of you. Go have some fun. Go have some fun today, will ya? And I'll see you in the morning. Thanks, friends. I appreciate you. Thank you for this blessing of this day and my friends here and me and this beautiful life we're in and this awakening, just everything. Thank you, thank you. I receive. May we all receive. Amen. And trust. May we trust. Amen.